Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Oh my God.
It's the next.
Hi everybody, my name is Lindsay. I'm the co-founder of the Inner Pup, a local nonprofit out of New Orleans, and joining me at the moment is Bruno, right on cue. The Inner Pup is an organization that keeps pets and pets out of the shelter, happy and healthy in homes. And one of the main reasons that people give up pets is for behavioral and training reasons. You know, people can't figure out how to potty train their pet, or they're just having an issue that they just can't figure out, and they give them up. So one of the programs we offer are training vouchers, and this is specifically for low-income clients, so people that can't otherwise afford this type of training. And sometimes we'll also run these kind of Facebook Lives or, you know, out on social media and let everyone benefit. So here we are today. Judit Arroyo. Judit is a board member for the Inner Pup. She's been training out of Chicago for over 20 years. She's written articles in rally, agility. She actually rescued a deaf pit bull from down here in New Orleans. And she's one of the top trainers out of Chicago. So she's phenomenal, and we love her, and we're so excited that we have her. And then we've got Glenn Massie. Glenn Massie, we all met through a common mentor, John Rogerson. Glenn has been training for more than 15 years. He does a ton of rescue work out in California, and he's just amazing. He simplifies everything, and he's one of my personal go-tos, along with Judit, for training and all my training questions. So they put up with me, and I can't wait to share them with you, and let's see what we can do together and see what they have to say about these kooky topics. If you have any topics, definitely write us in. We're trying to keep them broad, but we're open to playing with whatever you guys can come up with. All right, roll out the red carpet.
Hi. Welcome.
Hey,
Good to see you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Okay, so I heard these were backwards. So this is for anyone that might be able to read backwards. But the topic today is no such thing as almost housebroken. Starting the timer now.
All right. All right, no such thing as almost housebroken. So let's go back to basics. If someone doesn't have a housebroken dog, it all comes down to supervision. And when we can't supervise, we're gonna use confinement, and that doesn't necessarily mean a crate. You don't have to crate train dogs. 30 years ago, no one even really was aware of it in crates. So the goal really is confinement or supervision when we're house training a dog. If we're dealing with a puppy, we take them out every 15 minutes while they're awake. Or we take them out every transition. You stop playing, we take you out. You stop eating, you take you out. You wake up from nap, we take you out. Any transition of activity to inactivity or inactivity to activity, we take them out to pee. And after about 4 months of age, they can hold it a little longer. You know, for an adult dog, we might go every hour. You know, but the goal is we're not going to leave them unsupervised while we're trying to house train them at that point.
So if you can't take them out every 15 minutes, are they managed somewhere? What you do in between? You're like, oh, but I have an hour. I've got to, or I got to go to work for a little bit.
Then you need to schedule them. You schedule their feedings, or you schedule their bathroom breaks. So when you do put them in confinement, they have already eliminated. Like, I never put my dog down to rest or ignore him if he hasn't eliminated. Number one, I make sure he's tired, and I make sure he's eliminated, and then when he's rest, he has no reason to at that point. Now, if you got a young dog, if they get, if they get startled, they may get up and have to eliminate. They may have to pee at that point if they get startled. But if they're resting and they're not startled or surprised by anything, they will probably be able to go that length of time and be fine if they're resting. But they need to be resting first. We can't put a dog that hasn't been exercised down and expect them to hold it. Excuse me a second.
Yep.
On that. So it really boils down to supervision.
Yeah, and then to add to that, if you, and consistency. So if you, let's say, travel somewhere to a new place, keep that same routine as well, especially with new puppies, because it's not all going to transfer, right? So you want to make sure that you're keeping the same routine, like we said, right? Supervision, taking them out very often, exercising them before you put them in confinement. And then in addition, if your dog has accidents, you also want to make sure it's not related to separation anxiety, because I see that a lot where dogs owners tell me, like, my dog is housebroken, but they're having accidents. And they could be, but if they're having accidents, sometimes it's related to separation anxiety, which sometimes can happen if a dog is really afraid and scared of being home alone. They might go to the bathroom as a result of that. So that, you know, that's a little side note there in case your dog is having accidents and you think they really are housebroken. It might not be a potty training issue, but another separate issue.
What I understand, the little bit I understand of separation anxiety and potty training, is that consistency, like knowing, hey, if they know every day I'm going to be in my kennel from 10 to 1, you know, or 11 to 1, and then that at every 1 o'clock I'm going to go potty. That even that builds security, even that amount of consistency can build security.
A routine can help, but I think there's a little bit more that goes into it, which would be a great topic for our next video.